Hi, we are live. Welcome to Are You Live? I'm going to answer 10 questions of writers. And so if you're a creative writer or if you're a creative trying to start a writing journey, I think you are the right place. I'm going to help you do this and you're going to be super happy. Sorry, I have the 10 questions that I need to answer already. So if you want me to answer your questions, you send them to me through the 31-day reader challenge. And then when I'm done, I'll go through. So, hey, let's go in. The first question is this: is writing boring? This is the first question I have. Writing is not just about grammar and syntax. Okay, it's about telling stories that inspire and captivate people. Writing can be a creative outlet where you pour out your emotions, what you feel, what you think, the experience that you have. Famous authors like J.K. Rowling and Stephen King has testified the goodness and the excitement there is in writing. So what you have to do is write for fun. Write for fun. That's the first thing you need to do. Next question is, do I need to become a grammar expert to start writing? No, you don't need to become a grammar expert to start writing. Writing is once again not about trying to put so many words together. Actually, what it is about is finding your voice. Okay, let me get this for you. Yeah, finding your voice. So instead of thinking of how you can put your grammar together, it's a story you want to share. People want to be excited, people want to be inspired, people want to find your angle of the story, and they care less than more concerning how much proper grammar you put together to be able to do that. So if you're struggling and you're thinking, oh, I need to become a grammar expert before I start my writing journey, no. What you need to do right now is try writing to develop your style and find your writing voice rather than worrying about grammar. Okay, my third question is, can writing be therapeutic? Yes, writing can be therapeutic. Actually, very, very therapeutic. You can use writing to clarify your thoughts, clarify your emotions, help you think clearly and correctly. Writing does that. If you want to make this work, start writing and journaling as a process to bring out all the things you're thinking about, the challenges you have, and everything. That's the conduit. So try using writing as an outlet. Well, my next three questions I have here. Okay, what's the question? This says, um, is it going to be easy for me? No, writing is not going to be easy. No, writing is not really going to be easy for you. Honestly, I need to tell you this. And what you need to know is that writing is hard work, very hard work, but it is worth it. Anything you see elsewhere, whatever people are engaged in, they did some form of writing, right? Writing is the beginning of everything you see around you. There's actually a biblical angle to it. So if you want to start anything, the first thing to do is to write, and it is hard work. Okay, so now what you need to do is to try and overcome those challenges by setting a routine. One thing I have here is that be prepared for the hard time, put in hard work, okay, so that you'll be able to do overcome the first challenge that will come up to you, which is hard work. Not really a challenge, it's something you need to accept so you help your writing. The next thing to do is to ask yourself, are you going to be rejected? Yes, not everyone is going to love what you write. Not everyone is going to love what you write. If you are worried about, okay, it's everyone going to love all the stuff I say, no, not everyone is going to love what you write. Just recently, I was reading a book on how to rally people around you. It's in the art of leadership. And guess what? It says that you need to be conscious of people who have complex issues. There are people who have complex issues. So even in our speaking, you might be speaking somewhere, engaging people, rallying people around you. You need to be aware that there are people around you who are not super confident about what they do. They have inferiority complex and their egos are bruised easily. So you need to watch all those things. And let's narrow to this, right? As you also write, not everybody is going to like what you write. So if you're wondering or you're worried so much, you think everybody should gather around you, no, please. You're looking for a small group of people who are interested in what you put out there. So that's the second question on rejection. And anyway, what you need to do on rejection is you need to develop thick skin, right? So that you do not give up on your dreams. Thick skin. So even if people reject you, tend to people who like you and would like what you're doing. The next one, next question I have here is writing a lonely journey? Yes. Yes, that's a big yes. Yeah, writing can be a solitary activity. In fact, you are listening to the voice within so that you put great things on book. So you cannot have three people around you and you're trying to listen to all three at the same time. You have a voice from within and you're putting words on paper. That is what writing is all about. And most writers would love to be in a cool, calm, collected, and composed state of mind, and so very quiet atmosphere, and that makes writing a solitary activity. So you're not going to have lots of people around you. What you need to do is to motivate yourself. It is really a lonely profession, so that is where the greatness is born. What you need to do though is seek out communities, join communities, and find writing buddy to help keep you motivated and connected. You can drop in the 31 readers challenge and send a mail, and I'll know that well you've joined this community, and let's work together because it's a lonely profession. You said you want to write, yeah. Okay, so what's the next question I have here? Um, Next question. Well, let's talk of little victories. One victory. Someone asking me a question on empowerment. Yes, writing gives you an empowerment. It helps you to share your message to the world. You know, nobody's really ready to listen to what you say until they realize you are sharing it for a long time and you've not given up. So, number one, use writing to empower people, empower your listeners, empower your readers, empower anybody engaged with your work. You know, use your writing to share your message and make positive impact on the world. That is what I would tell you. And this is where the victory begins. And when you do this, you are looking beyond all the challenges that ever come to you through writing. Number two is the question is, can writing bring financial rewards? Oh, yes. Writing can be a lucrative career, but it takes hard work and dedication. You need to be a very hardworking person, because you'll be putting in a lot of work and it looks like nobody is recognizing. Someone asked me a question, how many people bought your books on Amazon? And it's because yes, you need to keep pushing. Yes, and if nobody has bought your book, you feel something else. Yes, but as you keep on pushing, just someone is going to buy your book and encourage you with all the things you've been doing. So hey, yes, writing can bring you financial rewards. What's the next question? What's the next question? Yes, give me your next question. Give me your next question. Give me your next question. Okay. Okay, the next question is here. If you're just tuning, you're welcome to OI Live, and I'm answering 10 questions of writers. 10 questions I got within a week, and I am on my eighth question. Am I? Can writing bring personal fulfillment? Sure, writing can bring personal fulfillment. You will be satisfied, especially it becomes a source of joy for you. Most writers, most famous writers, have spoken of the joy they have in um, putting words together, and not just keep putting words together, but dropping that energy into somebody's mind and into somebody's heart through the power of the pen. And so you get that joy when people tell you, they give you some testimonies on what nuggets they got from your writing, and that brings self-fulfillment. So write for the joy of it. That is what I would tell you. Write for the joy of it. If you want to write, do write for the joy of it. That's all you need to do, and do not worry too much about external validations. Okay. And the last one here is, can writing help you to leave a legacy? Yes, writing can help you to leave a legacy. And if you're wondering how you could impact the world, you can use writing as one of the conduit to do that. Many writers, including William Shakespeare and Jane Austen, have used writing, and you know of them when I mention the name. It's because they decided to inspire people, and so you've been able to live and see the effect of their writing. What do you need to do though? What you need to do is take every opportunity you write, have it in your mind that you need to have an intention to write, to leave a lasting legacy. Anytime you pick a pen, ask yourself this question: am I writing just for today or tomorrow, or writing for the future? Thank you very much. My name is Patrick Oayi. This is Oayi Live, and I just answered 10 questions from writers. Send me your questions for the next episode, so I help you bring your writing dream to life. Bye.